speaking for The Price is Right, a Fremantle Media production.
Make every Friday night amazing.
Go!
Everybody loves ponies. But this Friday, ponies get possessed.
Come on, Satan.
And imagine running the world's toughest race on a bum ankle.
His ankle is not the right color.
New Amazing Race on its new night, CBS Friday.
On Monday, October 20th.
How do I look? Rhetorical question. I kind of know I look great.
See Sean Hayes bring his Sean Hayesiest best when he joins the Millers.
Maybe a little peek, a little peeky-poo, a little pookity-peekity.
The season premiere of the Millers on their new night.
Get out! I know!
Monday, October 20th after The Big Bang Theory. Only CBS.
Wondering what's next for your retirement? The answers are all here in your free Cedar Crest or Seabrook brochure. It's packed with over 40 pages of important information that all add up to a bright, secure future.
Moving here to an Erskine community was the highlight of my life.
I'm doing now what retirement was meant to be because I don't worry about things anymore.
Take the first step. Call 1-800-917-8773 to order your free brochure today.
Live from Studio 46, this is CBS 2 News at noon.
Good afternoon. I'm Mary Calvi.
And I'm Chris Raggi. We begin this noon with breaking news on Ebola. The first patient diagnosed in the United States has died.
CBS News' Dr. Max Gomez is here now with new information for us. Dr. Gomez.
Well, Chris and Mary, Thomas Eric Duncan died at a Dallas hospital just before 8 a.m. local time. He took a turn for the worse on Saturday when his condition was changed from serious to critical. Duncan carried the deadly virus from his home in Liberia, but did not show any symptoms when he arrived in the U.S. on September 20th. He was admitted to Texas Health Presbyterian Hospital, Dallas, on September 29th and was placed in isolation. Health officials say at least 10 people had direct contact with him while he was contagious, including 4 people at a northeast Dallas apartment building.
As far as these people that he did come in contact with, what symptoms are they looking for?
This is what they'll be looking for in that 21-day incubation period. The first signs are sudden onset of fever, fatigue, muscle pain, headache, and sore throat, followed by vomiting, diarrhea, rash, and as the disease progresses, impaired kidney and liver function, and in some cases, both internal and external bleeding. It's called a hemorrhagic virus because of that.
What about the medication? There were the drugs that the 2 Americans who survived received. What about Mr. Duncan?
Yeah, those are very experimental drugs, by the way. They're antibody drugs that may have helped those other 2 doctors. We don't know that for sure. The supply of those experimental drugs was exhausted on those patients. So Mr. Duncan instead received an antiviral drug, but there's no evidence that that works against the Ebola virus, unfortunately.
All right, Doc, thank you very much.
You bet.
And meanwhile, states will begin taking the temperature of arriving passengers who had flights originating from West African countries. CBS News' Omar Villafranca has that part of the story from Dallas.
Emergency crews boarded an American Airlines flight in Midland, Texas overnight after a passenger got sick. Hazmat crews took the woman to the hospital, but they say it's unlikely she has Ebola since she did not have a fever and was not traveling from West Africa. Passengers on board were told to contact officials if they get flu-like symptoms.
I was kind of scared for my family. I didn't want to take it home to my wife or my kids.
The flight originated here in Dallas. With growing concern over a possible Ebola outbreak here in the United States, federal health officials plan to unveil new screening procedures at the nation's airports.
We're looking hard at what we can do to further increase the safety of Americans. And in the coming days, we will announce further measures that will be taken.
New screening steps could include checking travelers from West Africa for fever. Omar Villafranca, CBS News, Dallas.